Mendeecees Harris has just dropped a bombshell revelation, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire love and hip-hop universe. For weeks, fans speculated about the real reason behind his sudden and unexpected departure from the show. Was it a money dispute? A brewing feud with the production team? Or did someone orchestrate a scheme to push him out? Social media had been buzzing with theories, but now, the truth is finally out, and it's far more explosive than anyone could have predicted. The drama took a turn when Mendeecees decided to break his silence, taking to social media to set the record straight. And trust me, what he revealed wasn't just your average reality TV fallout, it was a tale of deep-seated betrayal, hidden agendas, and backdoor deals that have left fans reeling. This wasn't just about contracts or disagreements. It was about loyalty, power plays, and deception so deep that even Yandy Smith, his longtime partner, was caught off guard. When Mendeecees went live, his tone was serious, his expression a mix of frustration and resolve. He had watched the narrative unfold without his input, and now, he was ready to reclaim his truth. Fans had assumed he was simply fired due to ratings or a contractual disagreement, but according to Mendeecees, the reality was far more sinister. He revealed that people he once trusted had worked behind the scenes to ensure his removal, making moves that not only pushed him out but also attempted to tarnish his reputation in the process. The betrayal, he said, came from sources he never expected. He hinted at backroom conversations, shady deals, and strategic manipulation that went far beyond the cameras. While he stopped short of naming names outright, his cryptic clues pointed to powerful figures within the love and hip-hop empire, people who, he claimed, wanted to control the narrative at all costs. And when Mendeecees refused to play along, he found himself cut out, discarded like an expendable character in a scripted storyline. What's even more shocking is the alleged involvement of individuals close to him. The revelation that some of his own allies may have had a hand in his downfall has left fans questioning everything. Could it be someone within his own circle? Did the network orchestrate his departure to push a different storyline? Or was there an even bigger agenda at play? The unanswered questions have fueled even more speculation, making this one of the most talked about reality TV scandals in recent memory. Yandy, who has always stood by Mendeecees, is reportedly just as stunned as the fans. Sources close to the couple suggest that she, too, was blindsided by the moves made behind closed doors. The betrayal has left their relationship under intense scrutiny, with fans wondering how they will navigate the fallout. Yandy has remained silent for now, but given her history of addressing rumors head-on, it's only a matter of time before she shares her perspective. As the dust settles, the network is reportedly scrambling to contain the situation. Damage control is in full effect, with insiders claiming that executives are trying to shift the narrative and downplay Mendeecees' claims. Some reports suggest that additional footage is being edited or withheld to prevent further controversy, while others believe a counterstory may soon emerge to discredit his version of events. Either way, it's clear that this scandal is far from over. What makes this situation even more compelling is the broader conversation it sparks about the reality TV industry as a whole. How much control do these networks really have over their stars? How often are narratives manipulated behind the scenes? And when someone refuses to conform, are they simply erased from the show and the public's perception? Mendeecees' story raises critical questions about power, control, and the blurred lines between entertainment and exploitation. For now, fans are hanging on to every new development, eager to see how this drama unfolds. Will Mendeecees drop more receipts? Will Yandy step forward with her side of the story? And most importantly, will those responsible for his alleged ousting be exposed? One thing is for certain, this is no ordinary reality TV scandal. It's a high-stakes battle for truth, and Mendeecees Harris is determined to make sure his voice is heard. Stay tuned, because if history has taught us anything, it's that the truth always finds a way to come out. Taking a deep breath, he picked up his phone and hit live. The world was about to hear his side, and it was far messier than anyone imagined. As soon as the live video started, Fans flooded the comments. What happened? Why did they fire you? Is this about Yandy? The questions came in fast. For a moment, Mendeecees just shook his head, staring into the camera with a knowing smirk. He wasn't just going to give them answers, he was about to drop the bombshell that would have the entire Love and Hip Hop cast scrambling. I see y'all been talking, he began, his voice calm but loaded with tension. I hear all these little stories flying around. They saying I walked away, nah. They saying I got cut cause of my contract, nah. Let me tell you what really went down. The moment he said those words, the comments exploded. Mendeecees took a long pause, letting the anticipation build. Then, finally, he spoke. It wasn't about contracts. It wasn't about ratings. It was about betrayal. Somebody I trusted, somebody real close, sold me out. They wanted me gone because I knew too much. Fans were shocked. Who could he be talking about? Was it someone from production? Another cast member? Or worse, was it Yandy? He leaned closer to the camera. See, this industry, it's all about control. And when you don't play by their rules, when you start making moves outside of what they want you to do, they start looking for ways to cut you off. And that's exactly what happened to me. The tension was thick. Viewers were hanging on his every word. But before he could reveal the full story, a comment flashed on the screen from a verified account, someone big in the industry. Be careful what you say, Mendeecees. You know they're watching. Mendeecees chuckled, shaking his head. See, that's how deep this goes. They don't want me talking, but I ain't scared. At that moment, the energy shifted. This wasn't just about a firing anymore, this was about a cover-up. Mendeecees was implying there was something bigger happening behind the scenes, something Love and Hip Hop didn't want out. And the more he talked, the clearer it became, someone had set him up. Then, out of nowhere, Yandy joined the live. The comments went crazy. OMG, Yandy's here. Is she about to expose him? What's going on? Mendeecees saw her name pop up and smirked. Oh, now you want to tune in? Now you want to see what I'm saying? For a moment, there was silence. Then, Yandy requested to join the live. Mendeecees hesitated, letting her on could take things to a whole new level. But at the same time, he had nothing to hide. He accepted the request, and within seconds, Yandy's face appeared next to his on the screen. She looked tense, her expression unreadable. Mendeecees, she started, her voice softer than usual, are you sure you want to do this? That question alone sent shockwaves through the audience. Fans immediately began speculating, was she warning him? Was she trying to stop him from saying too much? Or was she involved in whatever had happened? Mendeecees folded his arms. I don't gotta be sure, I already did it. Yandy sighed, shaking her head. Look, I know you're mad. I know you feel betrayed. But going live like this ain't the way. Mendeecees laughed bitterly. Nah, Yandy. The way was handling things behind closed doors. The way was trusting the people who were supposed to have my back. And guess what? That didn't work out too well for me, did it? Yandy's eyes flickered with something, guilt? Frustration? It was hard to tell. But then she said something that changed everything. You weren't fired, Mendeecees. You were set up. The comments exploded. Fans were going wild. What does she mean? Who set him up? Why is she only saying this now? Mendeecees leaned forward, his jaw tightening. Then tell em, Yandy. Tell em who did it. Yandy hesitated, glancing away for a moment. Then, with a deep breath, she whispered, it wasn't me. But I know who it was. Mendeecees' face went dark. He didn't say anything, he just stared at her. The betrayal in his eyes cut deep. The audience was on edge, waiting for her next words. But before she could speak, the live suddenly ended. Just like that, the screen went black. Fans were left in shock. Did the platform shut it down? Did Mendeecees end it himself? Or was someone trying to silence the truth? One thing was for sure, this was just the beginning of something much bigger. And Mendeecees? He wasn't backing down.